Hello, dear friends. Welcome again to our live conversation on ALLATRA TV Africa. Today we are in Kenya. My name is Kanu. I'll be co-hosting the program with Olga. Your mic is off, Olga.
Okay, so nice to meet you all again. And today our guest from Kenya is Jolyne Jelimo. Jolyne is a country chair and vice president for Global Goodwill Ambassadors Foundation Kenya. She is also the facilitator and mentor at GGA's Youth Global Change Leaders Program 2020. And with Jolyne today, we will discuss how diversity and equality are important in today's world and how they can be nurtured in the creative format of society. And with our guest, we will also talk how she envisions the creative society, a world where every person can feel comfortable and safe and happy. And we'll discuss the 8 foundations of the creative society.
So, as first of all, what is creative society? It is a project launched on the platform of ALLATRA International Public Movement. For now, our goal is to ask as many people as we could on Earth what they think, how they envision creative society, where they and their loved ones will be happy, safe, and comfortable. For now, we reach through to these our people, we reach to them by using the 6 handshake rule. This rule simply states that all of us, all human beings on Earth, are connected through 6 or less social connections. And we are going to test this today at the end of our program by asking our guests to share with us a name of anyone that she would like us to invite for our next program. And it could be someone that she may want to participate with on the same program, just as we are doing now. Olga, over to you.
We would like to remind you that you can also learn more about the project, the Creative Society, at the platform of ALLATRA International Public Movement at the website Allatraunites.com. And first, we want to learn more about our guest. And so please, Jolyne, can you tell us a bit more about yourself and what you do and your mission?
My name is Jolyne Jelimo. I'm an engineer by profession, as I said. I'm a passionate humanitarian and currently serving as the country chair for Global Goodwill Ambassadors Kenya, where we empower and appreciate and recognize people who are doing good in the society, as well as I'm the facilitator and the mentor for GGA Youth Global Change Leaders Program 2020, which empowers youth from developing countries globally to strengthen their leadership capacities in order to contribute to innovation and change in the humanitarian organizations and communities.
That is a great profile. Sorry, Olga, I'm interrupting you. You can carry on.
And can you tell us a bit more about your humanitarian work? And like you tell that you are an engineer by profession, but you're talking more about your humanitarian work and how were you inspired to enter this field and what is it that you do in humanitarian work?
First of all, we mentor girls. Like 2 weeks ago, we were able to go to Elgeyo Marakwet, whereby a group of ladies from the Kalenjin community from Kenya met together and we went to mentor girls who are now facing the challenge of teenage pregnancies. You know, now currently due to COVID, so many students are not going to school. So they are being affected by, they are now idle, they cannot go to school, their parents are busy looking for money, so they end up getting pregnant and this is affecting their lives. So we took that initiative to go to them and tell them, hey, look, you're a girl, you have a future after now. You need to improve yourself to become better. You need to protect your body so that you don't mess your future. Because when you mess your future, you mess the entire life of yours. Apart from that, yes, as a chair, we have done so many things for Kenya. One, we had our first inauguration meeting June 2019, whereby we met 200 volunteers on one table. That means people with different cultural backgrounds, people with different social, economic backgrounds, people with different political affiliations meeting on one background. And this is to show that still there are good people out there. And in our program, as GGA Youth Global Change Leaders Program, we develop youth to become better. We empower them with leadership skills and teach them to believe in themselves, to be able to empower other people. Apart from learning, we also encourage them to empower other people in their society. We also help them to be courageous, be bold in whatever they are doing, to fight for their passion. Because right now we realize that people are not going for what they're meant to do. People want to start things that just because they want a job, they will go and apply for a job, but not what they're passionate about. And also, another thing that we also teach them is they should lead by example, walk the talk. And finally, they should be honest and accountable. When you demonstrate accountability, you're able to build loyalty in them, and also you're building people to trust you, and thus you become a leader of influence.
Okay, thank you so much. There's like so much work to do, and it is like the job you do is so great, and like, we really appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's all right. And I will also want, I picked a lot of interest while Jolyne was saying what she does. And I was wondering if she could also share with us why you choose humanitarian work. You're an engineer. So why did you choose humanitarian work? And then perhaps also tell us what inspires your life and, what inspires your work generally.
I think it's where I was brought out by my grandmother. My grandmother showed me a lot of responsibilities, and apart from that, she used to help other people with that little money that she had. And you could see the smile in them, and that is the spark that it made me to become a great leader of today and try to empower other people to become good people in the society. We have so much vices than virtues. So I want to be that one person who can bring change in the society, who can empower one person and create a society that will lead us to become better. And also, I always believe in this mantra: no act of kindness is ever too small. Even that smile, even encouraging that person, even leading that person to become a better person, you can change that person's life. And once you change that person's life, you will be able to change the other person. And thus you're creating a ripple effect. What inspired me a lot is I want a better life. I want a better community. I want a better society. And me and you, we can do it to become better and make a better society.
Surely, Jolyne, that is the dream society that all of us, I'm sure, if we come together, take responsibility, we can build it. And we are wishing everyone strength in doing that. And I would want to also ask you this as a follow-up. In the course of your work, I'm sure you must have met different people from different diversity in terms of religion, nationalities, and even views. So how do you think that humanitarian work can help you cope with all this diversity while at the same time you are maintaining equality?
I believe everyone is equal. No one is above the other. And humanitarian is about being human. It's about helping each other. It's about supporting one another. It's about appreciating each other's opinion. And if we can support each other, then our society will be better. Remember, being humanitarian, for example, working with GJ, for example, they love and care and share with the humanity without being biased of their religion, without being biased of their age or their social economics. Now, using that concept and coming back to our lives, we need to treat each other equally. We were born, we share the same blood, even if our colors are different, but we have the same ideology of helping others. So if we can bring a society like Creative Society into picture and bring people who make a difference in this society, and if you put like 1 or 2 people together who are doing the same thing of empowering and helping the society, then the whole world will change. It all starts between me and you to make a change in this society. So I encourage you to also come on board, help us in this Creative Society to bring change in this society that we live in.
Thank you so much, Jolyne. It's so much inspiring, and what you say, that it really doesn't matter in which country you reside, and we are all like now in really distant countries from each other, and it really doesn't matter. And like and it's not only the same color of our blood, but also what unites us internally, like this impulse to help others, to share this love. And like this, what you share really leads us further on in our conversation, and so I would like to move on to the second part, and where we would focus closely on the Creative Society project and about the concept of the Creative Society. Like as we mentioned, it is the world we envision where everyone would feel safe, secure, comfortable, and like happy to live and to help others. So share with us, please, how do you envision such a society, such a world?
First of all, envision a society that, one, everyone is unique. We must accept that everyone is unique, and we envision a society where everyone will be appreciated in this society. And our goal as humanitarians is to bring all people together, be it different religion, be it political affiliation, be it cultural background, social, economic, language. But what brings us together is one goal of loving and caring for the humanity. So we should appreciate each and every person. And as that, I envision to see a community that will give value to each and every person and support one another. We understand that people are able differently. We understand that we should include people who are otherwise be excluded or marginalized. And if we support these guys, they have so much in them that they can bring in this society. We don't need to create a diversity. We don't need to create a barrier in between these two people. And so you also realize that one thing is certain: we all face problems. We all face obstacles. But whether you're rich or poor, you still face a problem. Whether you're successful or unsuccessful, you still face a problem. But all these people, they need someone to listen to their problems and empathize with what they are passing through. So you need to give hope to the hopeless. You need to be a voice of reason to them. Give voice to the voiceless and encourage someone. Give a smile like mine. Thank you.
That is very motivational, I must confess. And you know, when you were talking, Jolyne, it occurred to me that the problem we have in the world, particularly also in Africa, is not religion, it's not nationalities. Because I think the problem goes to what has given rise to the division. And it's not because of the consumerist, let me say, this competitive lifestyle we live, where we allow the best human qualities, that is, like you are saying, humanity, mutual assistance, carrying everybody along, then society will become something different from what it currently is. It becomes a society of where we enjoy the full human value. I will come to you, Jolyne, but please allow me to remind our viewers that you too can participate actively by sending us your comments. You can send your comments below the video, as well as you can also send us your questions. At the end of this program, we will try to answer some of them. I'll come back to you, Jolyne, now. In your opinion, as a humanitarian service provider, what do you think should be done? Because when you look around the world in Africa, I know also part of Kenya, East Africa is engulfed by crisis, a lot of conflicts. And Nigeria here, we're suffering the same thing. Nowhere is secured. When you are walking, you are looking behind your back. So what do you think, in your opinion, we could do, to ensure that a society becomes one that is secure and one that is peaceful?
For me, I started a program, GJ Youth Global Change Leaders Program. My main target was to empower youth and to strengthen their leadership capacities. Once we start empowering each other, we start empowering women, we start empowering children to see a better future, and you appreciate their needs, then there will be a community's hope. There will be the security in the community will enlighten. So we need to empower people and tell them COVID will come and pass. It's not something that will stay forever. We need to empower them that there's future, there's tomorrow. They need to know that, yes, there are obstacles they are facing right now, but they will overcome it. So first of all, I believe that we can make that different. And that difference that we can make in the lives of others is by giving value. Let's give value to each and every person that we meet. Tell them, give them hope that tomorrow will be better. And once they see that there is hope, they will start beginning to understand that life, there's more to life than what they think about.
Thank you. This is so much inspiring, and as you say that each person is valuable, and the life of each person is really valuable. And so, I come up with a question, how do you think, what can even one person do to start making a change of this world, to start making change in a community and at the level of the country, and so that the changes can come to our society as a whole?
One thing I can say is there are 4 things that people should do, like saying please, like saying thank you, like saying I'm sorry. Those are key things that people miss out. And these are things that can make even someone else's life lighten up, by just saying, I'm sorry for what I did, and acknowledging that I've done wrong. And also say thank you for all the good works that someone has done. Even if it's that small person in that house of yours and has brought even a cup to you, should say thank you, my child. And that person will lighten up. If we learn to give these small gratitudes of thank you, please, I'm sorry, God bless you, and a better world we will have it. And giving a smile to someone, no act of kindness is ever too small.
Thank you so much. And in our project, we really believe that the effort of even one person are important to change the society and to shift it from the consumerist format to the creative format. And to build such a society, we are sure that we have to be united by one common goal that we all understand, or the model of the creative society. And at Allatraunites International Public Movement, we've come up with 8 foundations. They are based on the surveys and polls done with people all over the world. And now we'd like to ask our technical support to put the 8 foundations on screen, and I'll read them out loud. These 8 foundations. So the basic idea of the creative society is that a human is the fundamental unit of society. Humanity is one big family. And the first foundation is human life. The second is human freedom. The third is human safety. The fourth is transparency and openness of information for all. The fifth is the creative ideology. The sixth is the development of personality. Seventh is justice and equality. Number 8 is self-governing society. And so these are like the principles, the foundations that we see as the background of building the creative society. And now please, technical support, show us the foundation number 6, which is the development of personality. And now I'll read it out loud. And this is: every person in the creative society has the right to comprehensive development and personal fulfillment. Education should be free and equally accessible to all. It is creating the conditions and expanding opportunities for a human to implement his or her creative abilities and talents. And so now, please, Jolyne, I would like to ask you to comment a bit on this foundation. Maybe you can have further comments on the 8 foundations as a whole.
I believe in developing a personality. First, you need to believe in yourself. As a person, you need to believe in your abilities in order to bring out that personality in you. You need to self-identify yourself. Then be passionate on what you want to do. That is when you now take in your talents and creative abilities that you have. And be courageous. Be bold. Take that risk of your personality and whatever you want to do to achieve a greater solution. We want an education system whereby all these personalities will be taken into place. People have different abilities, people have talents, but especially here in Africa, there's a lot of untapped talents that we really need to look up to. We really need to empower people to know that they have talents in them. They need to go far with them and make a difference in this life. And also, they should be humble about this personality that they're doing, because it recognizes that we're not on this earth to be how important that how we are, but become become the person of difference that you make in the lives of others. So we need to make a life that people should start and make a difference in people's lives. Then we'll be able to create countries that makes a difference in other people's lives.
And coming back to the question of the development of personality, how do you envision the educational system in the creative format of society? How it should like?
I believe people should now teach people freely. It shouldn't be a paid thing. And once we have education all around, then we will have more people who are empowered, especially to the youth. If we don't empower the youth, they will become robbers, they will become something bad. And our society there will be so much insecurity. We need to empower them to become better. We need to empower them to have a life. So I believe in this creative society. We hope we all have talents and abilities. We can come up together from any different world, be it Asia, be it Africa, be it America, be it US. Let's come together and make a creative society that will empower our youths.
Thank you so much.
Jolyne, I love the way you analyze these things, and one thing I get from what you're saying, we always think that until somebody has gone to a school, say a conventional school, that education hasn't happened. But from what you are saying, these 2 human qualities that you're talking about, qualities of love, qualities of sharing, we don't need to go to the universities to learn these things. These are things that once we have cultivated them, it even makes our society better. What I realize is that the current system of education makes us a little more competitive, individualistic, and then it encourages this. How do I put it? The winner takes it all. Everybody is competing to be intellectually developed more than the other. What I think is the human quality that you are mentioning that I really love. But all the same, I agree with you that education, because even this awareness that we are spreading, if there were no education, if there wasn't education, we wouldn't have been able to do it. I think that education should be free. There shouldn't be all these differences in public and private school, class schools, and all that. And then that's it. Uh, well, I would have loved to ask you this, just as a follow up. Um, you already said it, but let me just ask it. Do you're already working for the Creative Society? How important do you think it is to, spread awareness about this society? Microphone is off, Jolyne. Turn on your mic.
It's very important to know about Creative Society and to give out word out there about Creative Society, that the difference they're making in people's lives. They're tapping into talents. They're tapping into different perspectives of life that will impact and make a difference in them. In Creative Society, we value each other, no matter where you're coming from, no matter who you are in the society. We are all in a Creative Society to make a difference in people's lives. So I believe that, and I will always champion to be a Creative Society personnel to help them, to help other people understand that in this life we need each other. And Creative Society brings this all together in one.
That's quite interesting. And so, as we said at the beginning of the program, that towards the end of this podcast, we are going to ask Jolyne to share the name of a person she wants us to invite for our next program. So, Jolyne, would you mind to tell us someone you have in mind for us to invite for the program, so that we and the person could sit and do this type of talking we have done with you, and someone you think is interested in sharing their view or his or her view on the Creative Society. Would you be willing to mention one person or two for us?
Sure. I would love to mention Judy Magu. She is a media personnel and she's helping us with the GGA Youth Global Change Leaders Program. She's using that media to help other humanitarians showcase their stories. And also, I would love to also invite Edwin Gitao Kibe. He's the director for Global Goodwill Ambassadors Kenya. He's also doing a good work in the alcohol sector. He's empowering other people to get out of the alcohol and be greater people in the society.
Thank you so much. We hope that we'll be able to pass the initiative, and if you would like, you can join us in the interviews, so you can already having learned about the Creative Society, maybe you'll have new ideas to share with us.
Sure.
And so we would thank you, and we would also remind our viewers that if you would like to participate in our live broadcast, please feel free to write us an email at info@allatraunites.com. You'll find this email below this video. And we also invite you to join our projects, the projects of the Creative Society at the platform ALLATRAunites.com. And so you can join the project of Creative Society visiting our website, ALLATRAunites.com. That you now see on your screen, and in the right corner you see a button join that you can click, and there you'll need just to fill a very short form, and you can choose any way you can participate in other projects. You can also browse the website and check any other information that will help you to learn more about the project. It's the 8 foundations, more details about them, the mission of the project, the idea, how we come up with it, and what are the steps of building the creative society. And so thank you. We hope that you'll join our project too.
Yes, and talking about building the creative society, I just want to let our viewers know that this discussion you just had, that you've just watched, it's real, it's possible. We can build a society where everybody is happy, everybody is safe, everybody is comfortable. So we encourage you to participate in our creative projects. You can also please share this broadcast on your social networks using these 2 hashtags. Hashtag Allatraunites and then hashtag Creative Society. Thank you very much for participating actively, and we hope to see you very soon again. Thank you.
Thank you so much to the hosts. It was lovely to have you all. May God bless you, and we will continue to be part of the Creative Society.
Thank you so much. Thanks for this conversation. Thanks to all.
Thank you very much.